What's going on? Good morning, everybody. We're doing Dragonheir Silent Gods today, and we're going over the red-blue team. We did it last week for the matchup. We won. We're going to watch back through that video to see how it played out, make sure we did everything right. And then now, just yesterday, I guess, or maybe this morning, the new red-blue team is out, and it's actually really awesome. I mean, these guys, let's look here. It's strong. Like, the two opposing teams for this arena battle is really strong, and they're new. So it makes it really cool. Here we go. We've got this team here with, and I think this team looks very strong, right? We have Karf here. We have Aracius. Is that his name? The exclusive. Then we've got Garius in here with, what's her name? Catherine. So should be a really good fight. As long as they can pop off, they're going to destroy the other team. But I don't know if they're going to be able to actually get their moves off. And then over here, you can see that we've got, like, this is a team we've seen before. Always with Varesh and Sigrid. But now we've got the two, Theodomir along with Finya. And Theodomir will stay alive when he dies since Finya's there and be able to do his ultimate again. This one's going to be really, really cool. But if you're not playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, download it with the link down below. You can go over in Steam, download it there, download it on your mobile device. Jump back and forth between all of them. We're in Season 3 right now. We've got a Dungeons & Dragons collaboration coming up, I would say, in about 20 days. So no matter when you start playing the game, you have to be present for this, like each Dungeons & Dragons collaboration. They're going to be doing it for 2 years total, and we've already had Drist, we already had Elminster. This next one's supposed to be Big Buy, but you got to be on. You got to be playing the game when it's present, and then each month you'll be able to participate. But once it's gone, it's gone. You can no longer get that hero. It's exclusive. So come and join us. Lost Rook in the house. What is up, my man? Deadpool, no. That'd be so cool. No, the Deadpool Wolverine trailer just dropped. Yeah, it dropped last night, I think, before I went to bed. So I put it on there. No, he's not going to be in here. That would be too crazy. It wouldn't fit the game, right? It wouldn't fit this type of fantasy that we're playing right now. Definitely would not. Okay, let's go see if we can go over to Arena and find our friend Meteor Storm. Meteor Storm Gaming, he said that he already set up his defense with the new heroes, with the Sigrid group. Sigrid, Varesh, Theodomir. Let me see. Golden Vulture Racing. Okay, here's the team that I got to set up. Also, we need to see how it played. Let's watch last week's. Why not? Yeah, it wouldn't be, it just wouldn't, right? You know why, right? They could make him look, but what if they put Deadpool in here and they made him look like high fantasy, right? They could. If it was only Deadpool, they could put him in here as like a high fantasy type looking hero. Yeah, they could. That'd be pretty sweet. You know, dress him up like this. Carve Deadpool. We could actually, Deadpool can impersonate any character in the game, and they could just basically make it look like he's dressing up as one of them. It could work. Oh yeah, which one has the least melee? Which one was it? There's only 2 melee in the Carf team. What does the other one have? More melee? No, we're stuck. Both teams only have 2 melee. There's Theodomir along with Furbath. And then the other team only has like this rare tank. What's his name? Dane? Dane and Garius. Oh, no. They have 3. You're right. They do have 3. They have Aracius, which is the exclusive. It's... You know, I agree with you. Because I don't think they're going to have a chance to pop off. If they had a chance to fire off, if Karf had a chance to go along with Aracius, then I think the other team would be obliterated. But I don't think they're going to be able to. And on top of that, Theodomir can die, like can get to the point to where he would die and then do his ultimate again. So I definitely think that, what's this team called? What color team? Blue team? I think blue team's going to win. Let's see what happens. Yo, Blood Sample, Chitty, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. Tomb of Curse without legendary heroes? What is the Tomb of Curse? Grave of Curse? Yeah, you can, yeah, of course. What season are you on? You could do it with rares. You could do it with some epics. It can really help you out. Yes, you can do it without legendaries very easily. He's like a baby fur bath? Yeah, he's going to live and slap. The thing is, if Theodomir gets off his ultimate, right, one time, and then even if he dies, he gets a chance to do his ultimate even faster because right away he's going to get to where he's unkillable and then where he gets 100% additional ultimate gauge to be able to do his ultimate again. And he does slap, but I don't know what kind of stats they've got. They've only got him with 25% chance to crit, 78% critical damage, and really his defense is only 4,000, which is good. It's still going to be good damage, right? He's like a heavy bruiser. He's going to be sitting there, hard to kill, and then doing damage. That's what he's for. Plus, he gets increased defense too before he does his AoE move. So it's gonna hurt. And if he does get lucky with the crit, it's gonna hurt even more with that 25% chance to crit. Okay, let's watch this video. I want to see last week's. What I really want to see is the formation of last week's. Look at this. Remember how we were flipping around the formation? We were taking like their side down and our side down and we were trying to match it up. I think that they don't flip it at all. They just this side, turn it this side, and that's how they fight. And well, the reason why I'm saying that is because last week I looked at last week's and that's how it ran. So let's see what's going on with this one. Let's see what our formation is compared to what they have for formation. Yeah, see? Wait. What was their formation? Yeah, so we flipped it and we didn't need to. So when we set this up next time, we just take both of the pictures. I'll show you. So at least we know how the formation's working. Better. Where's this one up? There it is. Okay, so let me see if I can find how we did it. I don't know if I kept that or not. No, I didn't. These are just thumbnails. These are thumbnails. And I didn't keep where we took the two pictures and we turned them in there. But I think I'm almost positive I know how it's going to go down. So we will make sure we do it the proper way. Okay, let's watch this fight. Let's see if it played out how we thought. Man, it's going so fast. Slow this bad boy down. A little bit slower. A little bit slower. That's 1 times. Okay, this should be 2.2 times speed. Here we go. With the way it's set up right now, their melee, like a whole bunch more of their heroes are being caught in AoE. Especially from our epic there in the back. When she does that laser beam attack, she's hitting more enemies. The aura lady in the back. Okay, we're about to see Horus provoke, right? They're all blinded too, which is crazy. Horus is provoking them before they even get to do any of their ultimates. And they're right at getting ready to do their ultimates, so that saves us time because look at all of our ultimates on our side. This is what we talked about in the video, right? So now, 5 seconds in them being provoked. Right here, we're clearing their buffs. You can see they've got increased defense, but we're going to clear those and then give them decreased defense with glowing. And then she's going to do her ultimate, which is going to blast a lot of them where they're at. They're probably all dead from that. Like, just from her, they're dead. Not even from Amon. The rare is... And then we got a little bit left over on Lothair, which he's going to die right here, easy. Oh, the rare's still alive. He's back there. I can't believe he's still alive. On our side, he got blown up by... Kareth, whatever her name is in the back. That aura lady in the back. I don't remember her name. All right, well, at least we know the formation. And we know that these guys got toasted. There's nothing they can do to come back from this. All they've got is 1 DPSer right now. But they're holding out way longer than they did on our on ours. Man. How's that rare staying alive? He's got no defense. He's got the lowest defense on the team, and it's like 1,200. It's so low. Interesting. Okay, but we do know the formation. They just match it up like that. Okay, we'll be able to make this work. What'd I miss? Yeah, what do I mean? Do I need to see him again? I don't need to see him against any Chief Challenge boss. He's OP completely. It doesn't matter what he fights. What do you mean? Did you see him against the Vortex? As long as you can build damage up, Rook is busted anywhere. Chief Challenge, in-game boss, Vortex boss. He's probably, he's not probably, he is the most broken character in the game. If there's any character that we could nerf and be like okay with nerfing, although they already nerfed him, it would still be Rook. Yeah. Blood Sample, how's it going? What season is that person on? They said, is it possible to beat Grave of Curse 9 without any legendaries? And they didn't reply back. What season are you on, man? Let us know. 1, 2, 3, and let us know, I guess kind of like what heroes you have, but it's very easy to beat Grave of Curse. Rook, who's that guy? Rook? Rook, you're a rat inside the game. Let's see if we can find Meteor Storm Gaming. We're ranked 5. He's ranked 6. There he is. Nice. Okay, let's see his setup. Let's check that first. Sigrid over here on the side. Theodomir, like 3 squares in. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Furbath. She's over on the side. Okay, looks good. Now, all this stuff's on Discord. This is also inside the game. You know, every week we have this Vulture, what's it called? Golden Vulture Racing. Such a weird name for, like, what does that mean? Golden Vulture Racing. What does that have to do with 2 arena battles? I don't get it. I guess it's in reference to something else, but I just don't understand what that means. Let's see their stats. We're looking at... Let's look at Theodomir first. Theodomir, okay, here he is. Theodomir, he's got the right defense, skill haste. He's got the right skill haste. Critical damage, we're not too worried about, but it is nice to have that as accurate as we can. Resistance, okay. Accuracy. Oh, that's right. He does the AoE provoke, so this could really hurt the other team. If he gets this off and does massive damage plus increased defense plus damage reduction to himself, and then provokes everyone. Okay, that's good accuracy. Man, he did a really good job with all these. Yep. Dude is on point. And he's got the artifact to give decreased attack. Is that right? Or more damage? 30% chance to inflict a blast. Now, this is really cool on this hero because if he does provoke everyone, they're all attacking him. And he's got a chance to blast them. Is he front and center? Kinda. These will attack Furbath first. And then whoever's on this side will attack Theodomir. Alright, Finya. What do we got for her? She's got the healing artifact on. Defense of 1,000. Yep. Enlightenment. A lot of enlightenment. Perfect. Accuracy. Do we need any? Resistance. And skill haste of 42. Okay, so he's got 43, 42. Perfect. Everything's good, man. Meteor Storm Gaming is doing an awesome job. You guys go over there and subscribe to his channel. I did that in my video before. Go over there and subscribe. I think he's at... Is he at 1,000? If he's not at 1,000 subscribers, go help him get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll leave a link in this video down below. We've got Varesh, which is remains. Attack of... Okay. Crit rate of 90. Perfect. Critical damage. Great. Accuracy. He's got a lot of accuracy. And skill haste of 6. Okay. This is looking really good. 56,000. 2,400. He's got 2,324. Skill haste of 13. Skill haste of 12. Accuracy of 207. Okay, that's decreased attack right there if we can get it off. The wearer has an additional 50% chance to dispel 1 buff from the target when inflicting a debuff. Okay, I got to pay attention to that kind of stuff. What did he have on? The wearer is immune to becoming stunned. Okay. She's got the healing one. Uh-oh, Sigrid in the back. What did he have on? So he didn't have on any kind of fancy chest piece. No, gloves. He's got the attack gloves. He does. He has these instead of the arena gloves. But that's cool though, because if he gets 3 hits, right? So if he applies Witch's Remains on that first hit, the consecutive hits will do 35% more damage. That's good. And then she's got the arena one. All right, she's got what? She's got the hourglass on. So she's gonna pop off in front of Varesh. Decreased attack still good though. Or decreased attack. I don't have this. This is not the right team. Obviously, we got to make the team. So what is her skill haste? 17 plus 100. So she's going to be the fastest on their whole entire team, probably. Crit rate, critical damage. All right, let me see what we've got down here for her stats. She's rocking 22 attack. Okay, not bad. Crit rate is on the money. Exactly. Accuracy is great. Critical damage, good. And that's all we need, right? She's got a little bit of defense. That's true. And skill haste is correct. All right. I guess she's going to pop first, man. Yo, Hugh, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. You've been working a ton lately? Well, I hope you get some time to relax. Let's do this. Let's make our team and see what we've got. Okay, so our team is going to be Dane, which is Radiant Rare, which this guy's good as a rare. He really is. Wait, is this the one? Oh, this is the one that will give you ally protection, right? Damage reduction to ally protection. Now, this is weird with Dane. It's all his AI is always very strange, so we're gonna have to see how this works. But everybody's in a 3x3, so if he throws it on himself, then at least our 2 melee will be protected a little bit. So that's good. Okay, we're gonna have to see how this works out because the AI on him usually sucks. Oh, that's right. I can't upgrade any heroes from here. All right, back out. We gotta do it from here.
Especially during the chaotic war times.
How does it feel like being happy and carefree?
Like, he's a good hero because he gives... I wonder who he's going to give the person around him right here on his passive. 30% of his defense. I don't know if that's going to go to Garius or that's going to go to Horatius. If it goes to Garius, that's more healing and defense for Garius. If it goes to Horatius, that's more defense for him. Is a melee to stay alive. That's good. So either one. Grinding Venom, Curse, and Rot. Nice. On season 3. Is that what season you're on?
Own your skills to forge ahead.
I like this guy. I really like this guy. I used him. I tried to use him quite a bit in season 1. Then they improved him, but his AI was really causing issues with me trying to protect the team. If I didn't have everybody like completely clumped up, and even if I did, he wasn't still always protecting everybody the right way. Really, this 3x3 because it was kind of centered or something. And then he was always throwing back. Yeah, he was throwing this back at the wrong. You'd have to manual. Shit. You'd have to manual when I was playing him. I still think you have to.
Leaves, flowers, and
Own your skills to forge ahead.
Okay, let's see what he's got. What gear is this? This one? Puppeteer? I'm sure his defense is going to be high, so I would assume he's got defense percentage gloves, which are right there. And then his chest piece is this sword. That sword? Yeah, that looks like it's it. The wearer dispels 1 debuff from themselves when they cast their ultimate. Okay, let's see what we got for stats now. Are we close to what they've got here? 2,000 defense. We need to bring his defense up a little bit. Attack doesn't matter too much. Enlightenment won't matter. Crit rate, he doesn't really have any. He's got 20 skill haste, which we have it. So whatever runes we put on, just flat. Okay, this one's easy. He's got 24,000 HP. So we just need to bring his defense and HP up. And as long as we do that with runes that don't have skill haste, we've got it made. 335. A little bit high. Oh, what's his accuracy? Oh, he's got really high accuracy. Okay, we need to do an accuracy rune over here. HP, good. We need to bring his HP way up. Defense, let's go for a defense percentage with some kind of HP maybe. Okay, that's good. And then this one, I want to go with defense and HP again. What? $24,000 HP, 2,000 defense, 2,000 defense. Accuracy, his accuracy is actually a little bit low compared to what he's got. 20 skill haste is flat from the gear. Man, I can't believe his accuracy is kind of low. What's he got? Critical damage here? We don't need all that. Let's go for accuracy substat on this helmet. Give me the best one. Accuracy 24. Did we drop his defense too much? A little bit low. This one's got nice defense on it. Pretty nice. Accuracy, defense. Puppeteer. Brings his defense up 1 and gives him 22 more accuracy. What's he doing with his accuracy? Do I even need to worry? Let me check his skills real quick. What does he need accuracy for? The stun? 100% chance to inflict a stun for 3 seconds. He is going to do that on his battle skill at 4.9 seconds. And he's going to stun. Who's he going to stun initially? 1, 2, 3. It's hard to tell. It might be Theodomir or it could be Furbath. If we flip him, we'll see when we line it up. It's so confusing. That rune is purchasable. So what? You can't buy runes with real money? What are you talking about? Sister Alliance team? Oh, you're on. Okay, nice. You're with Atlas and us. This is not purchasable. So we can't purchase any of this with real money. Not the gear that you can farm. No, you have to go farm it. I'm on the test server right now. Okay, so we got him kind of locked down quite a bit. We'll see if we need to give him some more accuracy or not. Hopefully he'll be able to pull off what he needs to pull off. All right, let's go on to the next one. We have got
Battling is like playing a musical instrument.
Garius to work on.
This makes perfect.
Leaves, flowers.
Boring, so boring. No, not upgrade. Let's get some gear. All right, our boy is rocking. That. He's got the same set on, and then he's got a healing set. Okay, this is easy. Defense, I would assume. So remove that, remove that. Let's see how far away we are from his stats. 52,000 HP. We are way low on that additional HP. Dude, this guy's rocking so much HP. 2,000. We're at the right defense, but geez. He's got pretty good resistance. We've got that resistance too, but we need HP. Big time HP. We've even got some HP substats. Let's go with defense with HP percentage. Nothing. Don't got it. All right. There we go. That the 2 hits into HP brought it up 7,000, almost 8,000. Still, he's at 52,000 over here. Dude, where are they getting these stats from? Okay, our defense is good. Accuracy's low. If he wants to do his knockup, we can. And our resistance is pretty good now, actually. So HP, we're looking for a massive amount of HP. So HP with HP percentage. Okay, this is good. Nice. We're almost there. We're almost there. Now if we want to bring his accuracy up a little bit. With some more HP. We can't do the skill haste, right? He's got 0 skill haste. Sweet. His accuracy is 118 additional. So really we can just level this all the way up. All right, I think we're done. 52,000, we got 56. His armor is 27,2775. We got 2879. Skill haste none. Accuracy 119. They have 177 actually, so we're still low on the accuracy. Defense, the resistance we're a little low on too. Not by much, just by 20. We'll see how it rolls.
How boring. Only battle can satiate this vessel.
Okay, Catherine. What are we doing with her?
Dark clouds may blot out the...
What'd I miss? Yo, Midnight, what's happening? The energy harvest gloves? Which one are those? Yeah, we're trying a new team. The new red blue team. We watched the video just on the beginning of my stream. We watched the video for last week to see how the placement is. So now we know how to do the placement because we weren't doing it right. We inverted it and flipped it. We didn't need to do that. Meteor Storm Gaming already set up the defense, so he's good with that. With the Theodomir and the Sigrid, it's a pretty interesting team. Like, I'm pretty sure the Theodomir, Sigrid, Varesh team's going to win, but she's not really, like, Sigrid's not set up to do damage. She's got an hourglass on, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. She's going to fire off before anybody else on that other team to decrease attack. But if Karf and Erasius get a chance to do their ultimates, I'm pretty sure it's going to be over with. Maybe, but Theodomir's still going to be alive and be able to do his ultimate again because Theodomir and Finya are together. It's a pretty interesting fight, this one. Okay, she's got the healing artifact from, I believe this was from Faye, right? This artifact is awesome, by the way. Really awesome. So she's going to have high resistance. We've got her in a set. What set was it? Is that the Puppeteer or is that the healing one? She's in this healing blessing one. She might have HP percentage then. So I'll put that on her. And then she's got this healing. Does she do healing based off of enlightenment? I bet this is enlightenment. All right. Let's see how close we are. She's at 37,000 additional HP, which we're at 44. She's at 1,000 additional defense, so we need to bring her defense up and her HP down a little bit. She's got 375 additional enlightenment, so we got to bring that up. That's easy with an enlightenment rune. We need to bring her defense up. So if we can do enlightenment with some kind of defense substat. Oh, what's her skill haste? 26. So we need 6, not 11. 5, that'll work. And HP. The team is done for. Theodomir's there, though. And Theodomir isn't really high crit rate, though. But he's going to be able to pop off twice, even if he gets low. I agree. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. If Karf gets to go and then Erasmus gets to go, the whole other team's dead. I believe that too. That's if they get to go, right? But they are going to have decreased attack 2 on from Sigrid. And Theodomir and Finya are there. Finya's there too, so yeah, he does. He does if he gets to do his ultimate. That is true. But I think they're kind of slow, so we'll see how it. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. So she got the 5. She's got the skill haste she needs. She's got 10,000 more HP than she needs, and she's a little bit low on defense. So this is gonna be defense percentage gloves then. $37,000, 1,000 defense. We're at 1,200 defense. She's got 375 enlightenment. We're a little shy on enlightenment. Where is too much defense? There's too much defense. Now, if we can just find a good enlightenment, should be pretty easy. A couple hits into enlightenment, and we will be set. 1. Come on. There we go. 1 hit in enlightenment. Let's see what this goes to. Now her defense is actually perfect. Little low. I don't know how we just lost so much. Little bit HP we lost, but we got her enlightenment. We still need her enlightenment up higher than this. This even has an enlightenment substat. Oh, we don't have anything over here. So we need to bring her HP up a little bit. And enlightenment substat. Let's go. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think we need to bring it. That's fine. Enlightenment 375, Enlightenment 377, Skill Haste 25, Skill Haste 26, 37,000, 40,000, 1,000, 1,000. Okay, good enough.
In decline.
How many more do we have? We only have 2 more to set up. We got to set up Karf and Erasmus, which are 2 of the fun ones to set up. What's up, Rifter in the house? Cat in the Hat. How you doing, man? Cat in the Hat. I just saw you leave a comment on one of my videos, right? Yeah. You've been doing Goblin Wing wrong? What is that, Blood Sample? Goblin Wing. Golden Vulture Racing? Does anybody know why it's called Golden Vulture Racing? This right here, the red versus blue. That is a very odd name for a PvP matchup.
Ridiculous rumors. Arbortea knows no decline.
Okay, we need to go to fire and set up our 2 sweet nukers here. The Golden Wing Tournament. Which is that the one to do goblins? The Alliance Duel. Ah, that's what it's called, huh? You've been doing it wrong. What do you mean? All you got to do is spend stamina. I don't think it matters what you do. Also, PvP battles matter. So what people do is refresh their PvP, but you can only refresh twice a day, right? Yeah, I think you can only do 20 additional PvP battles, but you got to do, if you do all your PvP battles, it adds toward that alliance battle. And then of course, if you have a whole bunch of additional stamina, yeah, that's how you do it though. That's all it is. It's easy. And I just blew so much stamina yesterday, but I don't ever pay attention to those. If it's a PvP one where I have to fight, I go in there, I see if they attack the big boss. They always have. Then I go and fight either one of the side towers in the back if it's open, which they always are in the back. If the 2 towers are taken out in the front, I just go fight the NPC, like the neutral NPC one time, so it shows that I participated, and that's it. And just claim rewards. I don't think that they've really made those 2 alliance things to where you really need to focus it hard if you don't want to. You just kind of do it. It's there. It keeps rotating, and this is the best one. Like this wing challenge thing is the best. Because you just go in there, spend stamina, your whole alliance gets a whole bunch of solvent to do our elemental advantage with, which is what I always want. Let me keep putting, making my elemental advantage stronger. And I've already gotten my 3 hits into Radiant Fire, so my attack is up by like 39%. So that's pretty awesome. So now I'm ready to go enhance some other elements damage. Okay, so we got to do, what set is this? Emperor set? Now, did they give Carve high enlightenment? Because honestly, he does better with just attack. Let's just slap on something so we can get a baseline. Oh, this is his basic attack, ignores 20% of the target's defense. Okay. This is wrong. Derivative damage dealt by the wearer is increased by 20%. What? Okay. They're trying to increase Carve's derivative damage. It's alright. We just want Carve to do Witch's Remains. We don't really care what else he does. But if they're doing that, then maybe they're going Enlightenment here. So I'm going to put Enlightenment for now. And they've got him with PvP gloves on. With attack, I would assume. Is that right? Okay, let's see what his stats are. He's got 15,000 additional HP, which we are at 18. Can you get off of that one?
Got a big job coming up. Want to join me?
He's got attack of 2,600. We're at 2,000, so we got to bring that attack up. We can do that with a room. He's an enlightenment of 191. We're at enlightenment of 200, so that's good. His crit rate is only plus 12. We're at plus 9. And he's got critical damage of 24. We got 23. He's got high accuracy, so we need an accuracy rune. And we need skill haste of 19. 19 skill haste. That's going to be probably the hardest thing to get. Oh, there we go. Close enough. His accuracy is where it needs to be now. We need to bring his attack up by 500. But without messing with his critical damage, really. His crit rate is 12. This is fine crit rate, but we don't want this critical damage. All the rest is actually really good. We got to bring that attack up by, how much did I say? 500? Okay, so we need attack and attack percentage. What's up with those critical damage hits? .430 accuracy's up a little bit more. 2579 to 2644. I think that's going to be good enough. Defense HP, his HP is way higher than it needs to be. I'm not gonna worry about that. What do we do with his enlightenment? 202. Yep.
Got a big job coming up.
Okay, I think Carve is good enough. I don't know why I backed out there.
Want to join me?
Okay, last one, and then we'll be able to start playing around.
Being happy and carefree.
Run Grave of Venom 7 for the Grave Racing, or need to read the rules wrong? I don't know anything about that stuff. I don't do any of that. Yeah, Cat in the Hat. I'm not sure about any of that kind of... Are you talking about like the Discord challenge? In Season 3, need to run Grave of 7 for the Grave Racing. Is there some kind of Discord? Is it new? I'm there right now. Oh, I see Grave Racing. Okay, I'm at Golden Vulture. Then there's the Goblin Raid. Season 3 Goblin Raid. Event results. And then there's Grave Racing discussion. Where's the Grave Racing? Here it is. Okay, so under event news, yesterday, Grave Racing Challenge. 8 submissions. Total of 24 racing. Uploading a screenshot of you clearing dungeons with teams, composition, and clear times. Season 3 can participate. In effect, only Season 3 can participate in this. Oh, click here for the official website. Hold on. Is this the official, like, does this have the breakdown of all the rules? 1 month, 23 days. What? We have till the end of the season to submit this? Right, he just needs to apply burns. You're talking about with Karf. Along with Eracious, he has a pretty big AoE on his battle skill to apply burns as well. There's different phases here. So we've got phase 1, 2, 3. So each of these phases you can participate, just like we're doing right now with the red blue. Rewards: Grave of Venom, Grave of Curse, Grave of Rot. Upload screenshots of your completion to the Discord channel during the submission period, and you can participate in the event and stand a chance to win prizes. iPhone 15 and an iPad, Logitech mouse. Okay, cool. Character rarities. Is it for Grave 7 though? Is that what it's for right now? Oh, Season 3 target difficulty 7. Yeah. Season 1 and Season 2 target difficulty 9. It's weird they were on set. Why are we on 7 right now? Grave of Venom 7, April 27th to April 20. We only have 2 days? Settlement period. We need to have it in by these days? You just need to run 7. Although I wouldn't want to waste my stamina running 7. So I would run 7 and see how well I do and back out, I guess. Until I know I have a really fast team. But does this mean you need to submit during the 22nd through the 26th, and then they're gonna vote and settle everything the 27th to 28th? So you need to submit between now and the 26th, no later than then. Then you need to run Grave 7. And if you run things with rares, you know, you get like a faster like time deduction, right? This is so small on my screen. Okay, Zoom isn't really working here. Yeah, we'll look at that. It would be fun to make a team for that tomorrow and test some stuff out. Would be kind of fun, I guess. On my main account, right? Well, I did do Zoom, but it wasn't zooming. Like I did, I just went up here to the hamburger stuff and the dots and did Zoom. I'm at 175%, but it's not really doing anything. But control... Oh, nice. You know what? Control mouse wheel did actually... Does it zoom in on what you're looking at? It's doing it all crazy. It's like going from the top left corner. Okay. Let's get going. Let's get going with our battle here and see who's going to win this. We'll check the rest of that out later. Now, does he have his exclusive artifact? Is this guy running around with his, like, really powerful? He does. He's got his fist. Now, we don't have this thing leveled up. And we've only got 4,000. Oh, man. Okay, we got to go back and give this guy... We got to do some summons. He's got the aerial set on. I'm sure he's got high crit rate, critical damage, so we'll go with crit rate first. He's got to have attack. And PvP gloves. Which could be crit rate or critical damage, either one. Go with crit rate for now and see what we've got. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some summons. Big summons coming in. We have to run Goblin too. Yeah, I don't like running the lower stage stuff, but I guess we have to. We have to for that event, but just back out, like kind of get an idea. If you can, kind of get an idea of what your team's going to do and back out at the last minute. At the last second, actually. Last 10 seconds, back out of there. So you don't waste stamina. Because nobody wants to farm 7 right now. If you can farm 9. Right? Nobody wants to farm 7. It's a little weird they even have 7 for us in Season 3. We're already... Oh man, I would love Velius on my account. I would like Gillian on my account. Got him. Got him already. I think we need to do a few more. Let's just do this. Make sure we have enough. Nice. All right. That should be plenty.
Whether or not the words spoken are truth hinges entirely on who happened.
Just enough. Man, he's got a lot of critical damage. Okay, let's see what he's rocking. He has 193 additional critical damage, 83 crit rate. So critical damage here for sure with crit rate substat. There we go, 16. That's good. We need that. Now, oh, whoa, nice. 83, 84, 193, 168. So we still need to bring his critical damage up. His attack is an additional... Okay, we need to bring his attack up, which makes sense. So here, attack and critical damage. $193 additional critical damage. 193 on the nose. Crit rates on the nose. He's got a lot of resistance, which I'm not too worried. I mean, I don't know why he has 174 resistance. I can't go hunt down that resistance for him and then keep these attack stats that I have. This is ridiculous. And my defense is way higher than he needs too. What do we got here?
Those who wish to see my failures are already.
He's got attack with multi-hits into defense. So we could pick up critical damage here if we wanted to. And some resistance. Attack with what was it? Critical damage? Oh, there's a lot of critical damage we could pick up. So that means that we could probably drop... We could probably drop this and go with an attack with critical damage. $194, $193. He doesn't have a high enough percent chance to crit now, though. And his attack is good. Everything else is good now, but now his crit rate is too low. Everything is great. But we got to bring his crit rate back up to 83. He's got crit rate gloves on. All right, so we're looking for crit rate. He's got crit rate with a little critical damage. So we need... There we go. These are pretty nice. He's got crit rate 14 on. Crit rate 12, critical damage 17. What would this be? Move that out of the way. We'd lose. Wait. We'd lose crit rate on this?
Those who wish to see my failures.
Skill haste 0, 77, 193, 95, 28628. Okay, let's just see if he gets the pop off. This is good. Like every stat on him that I have on him right now is good except for resistance. He's got 174 resistance for some reason, and we've got no resistance. Let's just see if he actually gets the pop off. He is. He definitely is an AoE. He's a monster for real. Even single target, when we did damage testing for him back in season 2, still, even for single target damage, he's a monster. Dude's just a monster all around. So Meteor Storm, let's challenge him. And let's look at our formation. Remember, formation is the hardest thing. Carve.
Be reduced to ash.
All the rest are radiant. Two epics and a rare. Epic, epic,
Clear. Failure
and
is
Dane.
not permissible.
Okay. So if we just turn this to the 3, it looks like it'd be Garius, him. Save that. Okay, give me 1 minute while I pull this up. Oh, wait. That's the wrong way. So yesterday I didn't stream because we had the window tint guy come here and he tinted our windows here lower with mirror glass, which is cool because now this looks like a mirror inside, like a full, like you could stand at it with your clothes. You can still see outside, but when I have the storm shutter down, it looks like a mirror, and then outside it's a mirror, like they can't see if there's any kind of light at all. Even on a stormy day, you can't see inside, so we could have the blinds up, which is really cool. Because there were some Japanese ladies, these 2 ladies that live over in the houses behind us over here. They were coming by and looking at it because it was reflecting now. It was like a real mirror. And they were staring at it, but they couldn't see me, and I was looking at them. So I opened the door really quick, and I said hey to them. But, yeah, they can't see in. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so I need this one. And then we got some dark tint upstairs, so the sun isn't bright, which is nice. Okay, these are the 2 teams. All right, here we go. So last week, we took a team and we put it up here at the top like this, right? And then we took this other team and we flipped it. But somebody said, no, that's not right. You gotta like invert it first and then flip it. So what we did is we took this, and we don't need to though. The thing is, we do not need to. We took this image and we did this to it. Look, we flipped it. You see how I just now flipped it? And then we did this. This is actually wrong. We're not supposed to do that. We're just supposed to simply turn it around. If you look at all the other 2 matchups and you play those videos in those 2 matchups, all they did is they took these 2 teams like this, they flipped it around like that, and that's it. This is the matchup. So Furbath is kind of over here, except at night. That's right. And I went and tested it at night. Of course you can see through at night. Then it's a mirror to me at night. Like then because I'm inside and I have light, I see a reflection of myself. I don't see outside. It's a reverse opposite. But you know, we have the storm shutter, so we just do we have blinds. So we do the storm shutter or the blinds. That is true. Okay, so we just flip it like this. This is it. This is the setup. So now I need to come in here and match up. Garius? Yep, to Sigrid. And that means that Karf... Who is she behind? Karf is behind Dane, and then she's behind him. That's correct, and that's correct, and that is this is how we have it, right? Can you guys see this? Is this right? Oh, you know what? I should do this. Yeah. Garius is right there in between the two, and then the other ones are set up. And we've got him straight across from her. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. You guys ready? Oh, no, we got to put gear on him. Now, what kind of leader skill did they have? Leader skill on the opposing team is defense, and leader skill on our team is defense as well. Okay, defense is correct. Now we got to sync this gear.
Boring. How boring. Only battle.
Own your skills to forge ahead.
And we got to make sure everybody also is skilled. Let's just double check that. We already checked the other team. Like, we went through the other team and made sure all their stats were right, and they were. They're like really good. Meteor Storm Gaming did an awesome job of making sure their stats are great. Probably better than mine, to be honest with you. Scrolled. All right. Okay, artifact is right. Puppeteer set is correct, and the special gear, exclusive, aerial, and the arena gloves. Ancestral's protection. We got the healing chest piece, and we've got this. What's this called? A jar. She's got the healing set, and the healing there. And who is left? Karf. Is that the right glove on Karf? That's not the right glove on Karf. That's not the arena glove.
Got a big job coming. Wanna join me?
Yeah, that's not it. He's got this on. Attack percentage. Oh, man. What are we going to change by doing this now? That's too much crit. Oh, no, it's good. That's good. Accuracy. Skill haste 18. 2,600 attack. Enlightenment 202. 191 over there. 14 crit, 12 crit. So he's got 2 more crit than he should, but that's fine. Critical damage is right. His accuracy is great. And his skill haste is 18 and it's 19 over there. All right, we're good. Okay, that's everyone. All right, here we go. Let's run it. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Like, if we look at the skills right now, we're going to get decreased attack off. Like, both teams are going to get decreased attack off. She's running the fastest. She's got 118 skill haste. So she's going to pop everybody with healing, heal block, well before 11.5 any of this stuff goes off. And she's only going to She's going to grant shields, right? Heals all allies when the range. Okay, so she's not. She's going to do healing, which is going to be blocked. If he does healing, it's going to be blocked as well. There's no debuff removal, right? He can remove a debuff from himself, possibly with this. But he can do ally protection. I mean, with Sigurd going that fast, they're all decreased attack and heal blocked. I don't see... And then he's going to swoop in at the same time as everybody else. He's going to provoke everyone's the issue. 11.2. So he's going to provoke everybody for 5 seconds while she just heal blocked and decrease attack them. He's going to decrease attack them again on his ultimate. So they're going to be decreased attack the whole time. Then they're going to get buff blocks depending on how fast. What's his 6 skill haste? Let me double check this really quick. 6 skill haste is correct. She's at 25. And Finya, what is Finya going to do? 43 skill haste, 11.2. Only himself. Yeah. Gari's, we're not worried about him clearing himself and healing himself, right? He always will. But if they kill the DPS, I mean, it's game over. If they kill him, it's game over. If they kill Horatius here, it's done. Here we go. Yeah, I'm on the test server. She does prevent debuffs, but she's not going to be able to go in time. She's at 11.5. And debuffs don't provoke. So he's 11.2, so he's going to go anyways. So she's just going to block debuffs, but she's going to have all the debuffs up. He's going to be at 11.9, so it'll stop these debuffs. Here it is, 1-time speed. Here goes Sigrid. Look at that, Erase is almost already dead. He got a chance to pop, but he's got decreased attack, and there weren't any burns up because Karf didn't get a chance to do his ultimate yet. Karf's doing his ultimate now. We need to go back and check and make sure that Horatius and Karf's timing for their skills are correct.
I will conquer all.
Sink into hell with me.
And Horatius was right there in line with Sigrid, so she was just tagging him the whole time. Okay, so the setup is correct, but Sigrid is in line with him, so she's just tagging him from the beginning. Karf is at 11.7. He's at 12. How come he's going so fast? What is giving him his ultimate faster? Did you notice how he did his ultimate faster than anyone else? Here we go. Recharge ultimate energy by 5%. Basic attacks deal additional fire damage to enemies within 3 adjacent tiles before the hero. When the basic attack deals damage to an enemy under burn, recharge ultimate by 5%. So he's at 5 seconds, he's getting burns up, and then his basic attack is giving him the 5 ultimate energy, which is making him go in front of Karf, which is not good. We need the decreased defense, and we need all those burns up so that when he does his ultimate, he can take all those burns and do insane damage, right? Honestly, I didn't see Dane do his move to protect anybody. I don't know if Dane got to the point to where he did this. Again, the AI really sucks for this right here. He should, a lot of times he throws it on himself and it's dead center, so it should protect Horatius and it should protect Garius. Karf is just way back there doing whatever, taking forever to do his 11.7, especially when we've got 11.2 over here for an AoE provoke. Decrease attack again after we've already got an initial decrease attack and heal block from her. By then she might be blocking 11.5, 11.8. Block buffs if he could get this off, but he's not going to get it before them. He's at 11.9. And Finya is protecting the team. Whenever we get a buff removed or otherwise it gets healed, a player does, healing, and then 11.2. So she's going off at the same exact time that our boy is going off here, and that's well before they're getting any protection from her. All right, here we go. You ready? The placement of him is so dumb. It is. He should be back. He should be back one so that she's firing on the tank. But for some reason, he's right there up front, which is really dumb. Nobody's going to do that, right? Maybe they did it on purpose, though, because then people would think, oh, this team's going to wax, you know, the fire team's going to wax this poison ice team. All right, let's watch it again. Erasius did his battle skill already, so he's getting that ultimate increase. Decreased attack is on him, but no burns are up. No burns are up in the back row. Although we did get hurt. You can see that everybody got hurt in the back. But if burns would have been up, and if he didn't have decreased attack on, he would have taken out the back row. All three in the back except for the tanks. Everybody's low, though. Look. Did we lose Sigrid? Last time we didn't lose Sigrid. I don't think we lost Sigrid last time. I mean, we got Theodomir and Varesh here, but it's going to take time to take down Garius without additional DPS.
Leave us alone. I never give up.
Now it's a tie, right? It goes to time. That'd be hilarious. I don't think so. We'll be able to take out the back. I'm hoping we'll be able to take out Karf. Oh, no. They just took out the back. Look at that. They just took out the back. That's true. They won't, because you can't heal Black Garius, and they don't have any damage. They don't have any damage. Now it's definitely going to tie unless Karf can take them out. So is this battle really based upon a 20% chance to crit? Is that what we're seeing here? No way. If we back out, we can face them again, right? Let's Yeah, see, Karf is still doing some good damage. This is definitely going to be a tie. Let's go to 2 times speed and then we'll back out. I don't know if it matters if we back out or not, but I just want to make sure we can face them. You lose with a tie, so either way we'll be able to face them again. Now, this could be due to, remember, we've got Erasius with lower crit rate than he should have.
Leave us alone.
I mean, together, on the stat sheet that they have for him, he's at 97% chance to crit. Did he crit on everyone? We should go bring his crit up just to make sure. If he had 174, if he had that resistance, would resist the decreased attack. What is her attack? No, she's got 268 accuracy. He's not going to resist. It's a possibility, right? A very, very low possibility, but he shouldn't resist. No. We did it right. This is the right formation. 100%. Because if you look at the 2 previous teams' formations and then you watch their videos, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, nobody's going to win this. So last week's video, we did the wrong formation because we took that the way they were positioned and we did it a little bit differently that really made more sense than what they're kind of doing here. But if we go over here and we look at last week's. Okay, last week's is this positioning here. You see how they're just straight down? And then this one, right? And then instead of us just immediately flipping it, just turning it onto like one onto the other, we did a little different to it that made more sense to us actually. But then if we look back here at the video for it, See how they have them positioned here? This positioning would mean that we just take these two. Go back up. Where is it? Okay, so we see that positioning on the side. We can see that we have, if we just take this team and flip it, right? I'd have to save both to show you. Hold on, let me save both of them so I can show you. But we do want to make sure we have the right, because positioning is the big thing for this one, right? See, that's team 1. And this is team 2. Okay, now if I go over to here. Okay, so this is these are the two teams from last week, right? And we've got the replay for it. Here they are. So if we just flip one of them and match it up, that's what they have. You see it? That's exactly how it's set up. %. Look at it. You can see the 3 over to the side. You can see Lothair right there next to Amon. Exactly the same. So then what we did is we took the 2, right? We took the 2 that we have, and that's all we did to it. We just flipped it around. So if we take these 2 here and here, we just take one of them, flip it, match it up. And that's what we got. Horatius is right there to Sigrid. They're the same Pride Farming. They're not maxed. They're both at to the last one. They're both at this point right here. Instead of me trying to make that make sense, they're both here. Neither one of us have maxed out on the sides here. You see 2 spaces next to Garius. Huh? Oh, this one's just bigger. What do you mean? Yeah. There's 2 spaces next to him. That's how it matches up. So we can't shift the team. I mean, this is how it's going to play out, really. That's how it's going to play out with her right next to him. But even still, though, I think it's based off of him critting. It looks like it's close based off of whether he's going to crit or not. Let's try this. Let's increase his crit rate to make sure he's got enough crit. Because I want to be 100% sure on this one. This one's a little bit close. Like really close. Okay, so his crit is 77. We have 77 for him, but he needs to be at 83, 84. His crit rate needs to be brought up. Let me make sure his attack is in tune. Now we have the same amount of attack, 40 over his attack, and his critical damage is on point. He has 193 extra. We have 195. We're missing his resistance, only his resistance. And I don't think he's not going to resist that decreased attack. No way. Not with what Sigrid has on her. Now, it could happen. It's a very low percentage chance that it could happen during that fight. Maybe that's what happened this last fight. We'd have to watch back through the video to see if he got hit with decreased attack. But I'm pretty sure he had decreased attack on him when he did his ultimate. He's got crit rate gloves already. No crit rate, critical damage on attack. Is that really what we have on him? Okay, so why don't we have an attack with crit rate? This would make his critical damage perfect with this one on. And we get 4 more. Okay. His attack goes down by 99. 83 instead of 80. He's got 81 instead of 83. 193, 193, perfect. His attack is 27, 28. So he's down by 50. Okay, let's just see if he crits here. I got to set up my defense too. Hold on. So if we go to our defense, so that way Meteor Storm can attack me.
Be reduced.
Time to get to work. Good. You've chosen victory.
Who is it?
Restore the honor of the dwarves.
To be clear, failure is not permissible.
Okay. Defense, yes. He had it, right? He had decreased attack in both fights. Okay, now he's got a higher chance to crit. Wait, I thought we changed that gear. Oh, we got to sync his gear.
The purest substance in all.
Did we change anybody else's gear? Like that one time when we talked about his gloves? Yeah, we did change it. Okay. All right. So he's being hit by Sigrid. She's going to pop off first. Horatius gets up burns. But before he does his ultimate... And then now Finya healed. Now that's what happened the first fight. Like the first fight, it was very clear. But here, I mean, Karf is doing an insane amount of damage on the back line. Did you see that? Did he take out Varesh? Every time somebody different dies, man, it's so random. And Karf's percentage to crit is only 20... Like, so it's going to be very random because this crit chance is 22%. Okay, now we can take out the back line with Sigrid. If she can fire off before Karf just lights everybody up again. Oh, we got block debuffs up back there though. So she's not going to fire on him.
I will conquer all.
If she can fire, if Sig can fire off before they go, nope. Just shy. She might be able to now. This next rotation, she might go before them now. She should. She's fast. But will she be too fast, though? Karf just killed Sigrid. Dude, he's hitting crazy strong. Way stronger than I think he should be with this gear. Stupidly stronger than he should be with this gear. Yep. Now draw. Oh, man. Let me check Karf really quick. He's hitting way harder than I remember him hitting, especially with this type of gear. But, I mean, Sigrid is... What happened? Sigrid's got, you know, regular defense for a glass cannon. Same kind of defense he's got. Karf is coming in with 2,600, 2,600. Enlightenment of 202. He's got enlightenment of 191 actually on his sheet. He's got a crit rate of 12. We've got 14, so he's got 2 more percentage chance to crit. His critical damage is the same. His skill haste is 18. He's actually got 19 over on his sheet over there. And he's got Witch's Remains. Yeah, with Witch's Remains too, he's hitting way harder than when I build a Karf. Enlightenment of 202. Derivative damage, yep. Surrounding enemies. And they're not really... Like, when it does the surrounding enemy damage, there's nobody surrounding. They're like... that should be more damage over here for Varesh than Sigrid. Yeah, but he's still doing, like, stupid damage for some reason. They did Sigrid dirty, man. What is this Sigrid action that they have going so fast? Okay, there, Erasmus died again from Finyara. But now Karf is just doing, like... I don't even get it, man. His attacks are hitting... additional hits on Sigrid? I feel like we're getting an additional hit back there. It's probably a burn proc, but it looks like he's hitting for, like, another hit. This is going to be a tie again. We don't have Varesh now. What's happening, man?
Leave us alone. I never give up.
Okay, blocking debuffs. And then eventually he's going to kill... He just killed her. He just killed her again. She's like hanging on by a thread back there. Not like she's doing anything anyways. Because we can't get debuffs on the back line, so she's just sitting there hitting Garius, which isn't going to die. And it doesn't matter if he gets blocked attack or blocked heal block. He's just going to wipe that before he heals himself. Yeah, if they gave Varesh the Hourglass, right? Well, then Erasmus wouldn't have decreased attack when he does his ultimate, so they'd all die anyways, though. Unfortunately. He's got his exclusive artifact on, you know? And he still does burns when he does his battle skill. So even with a few burns and just his attack alone would wipe out the whole team. Like, if she wasn't there applying that decreased attack, that first attack from Erasmus would kill all the back line. Everybody but these two tanks. It'd be over. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? We actually beat Garius this time? What? I should have backed out so we could do a fight again. Here's I don't trust the test server though. I just really do not trust this test server. Ah, that's why Karf's doing damage, because he dies and it's giving Karf. That's why. I don't usually do arena, guys, to where I'm putting on this kind of gear. Like, I haven't done arena this season and been serious about arena this season. But what's happening is Karf is dying with his attack here, right? Whatever his full attack is. And then Karf is then getting the percentage of that. 15% of the attack up to a limit of 300% of the wearer's attack. So that's why Karf's hitting so hard. With that additional attack, his burns are burning harder. His hits are hitting harder. So that's why. So on this team, it's kind of cool when he dies. It's not that big of a deal because then your big, strong nuker makes another person a pretty damn strong nuker. And Karf's always done well with damage. I'm not debating that. Like, Karf's always in board-wide AoE awesome nuker. But it's pretty sweet when somebody like this dies to enhance him with these gloves. That's what it is. But who on our team has those gloves? Nobody? Does Sigrid have those gloves for when Varesh dies? She does. So maybe that's how we squeaked by last time. Varesh doesn't have those gloves on. He should. He should have those gloves on. That way he gets a percentage of her attack if she dies, vice versa, right? So if Varesh dies, then that's good. It'll make her a bit stronger and help out. And he's still doing his damage. Don't forget, he's doing pretty good damage here. Is that the kind of gear set he's supposed to have on defense? They both had aerial, right? Aerial. Yep. Okay, so at least I understand now why Karf is hitting much harder. Okay, that time Erasus died and didn't get to do his ultimate because he did not apply. He didn't get to a chance to apply any burns on his battle skill. Now his battle skill is just a cross section around him. It's just 2 in front, 2 to the side, 1 on that little corner mark. So where he's positioned, his battle skill doesn't hit an optimal amount of targets, unfortunately. It only hits 1. See, his battle skill is going to go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So if he was over, like, even here, he would hit more targets with his battle skill, more chance to get burn up, and then when he does his basic attack within tiles from him, he'd get the recharge. Now his resistance is what? 64? And his accuracy is 54? Is that right? What kind of accuracy does he have? Oh, he's only got 25 accuracy. So this is actually pretty legit. He's only supposed to have 25 accuracy. And then this guy's got 64 resistance. So a lot of times I'm thinking he won't even get a burn up. Who's the what? Erasus? This guy? Ash? Ashidius? Oh, Erasus. What's his name? Ashidius? Yeah, I don't know who Erasus. Oh, Erasus is the epic, right? Ah, Erasus is the epic one. Ash? Yeah, right. But Erasus is the epic one that does the same thing. Yeah, Ash. We'll call him Ashidius. Ash. But I was calling him by the epic name. Oops. Didn't put up a burn either. His battle skill didn't put up a burn. And he's got accuracy. Now, Karf's got accuracy. Plenty of accuracy to put up burn. He's doing 6 attacks and he didn't put up a burn at all. He's got a 45% chance at 6 attacks to put up a burn. And it's not like we're running high resistance on this guy to stop that. So it should happen with 6 attacks. There should be a burn up, so Ash gets to go off with his ultimate faster. Okay, here goes battle skills. There's the burn. The burn got removed. There's the burn again. Okay, harder hit, right? We got those 2 big hits. But immediately, Finya's healing everybody. And he's out of the game. But now, I mean, it just empowers him to be so strong. This is actually pretty good. A pretty good thing to think about when you're playing Arena. What if you just wanted to put, like, say you wanted to bring in somebody as like a pawn, like to lure the other team in. So you have somebody like Ash in the front, but you got him loaded up with a crazy amount of attack, like even more attack than they're trying for right now. We don't even worry about critical damage as much. We just go insane attack because we know he's going to be killed pretty quickly. But then we've got our backline Karf ready to go with really nice amount of skill haste and set up with Witch's Remains, right? To get that decreased defense up and do a lot of damage. Be pretty good, kind of like a little bit of a bait if you could pull it off right. Yes, this team's going to win for sure in the back now as long as they stay alive. But again, Karf could really put in some damage here. But Finya is not going to heal in time. Oh, she is. There we go. But look at the 2 back line right now. Karf almost obliterated the 2 in the back. And if that burn had time to proc, Varesh would be dead right now. You know how I know there's something wrong with the test server too? Why do we keep facing the same team all over and over? Like, why do they keep letting me just fight him over and over? Oh man, the test server is so weird. I'm really glad it's letting me fight him and I don't have to go chase and try to find him. It's awesome. But it's not how it works. This is really sweet though. No burn from... Okay, burn there from Karf. Yes.
Feel lover's rage.
Enough. Leave us alone. Ha! I never give up.
The banshee anchors away.
That's what it matters, man. It matters if Karf gets that decreased defense up on the first hit, then whoever he's attacking is going to be dead. As far as Sigrid and Varesh go. Varesh got it up right away. Sigrid got decreased defense up on Karf's second hit instead of first hit, and she still almost died. It's going to be RNG, man. He's got a 60% chance to do Witch's Remains. Then it's not like they have enough they don't have enough resistance to block his accuracy. So if Karf is lucky enough to hit Witch's Remains on that first hit after getting that attack from Ashe, it's game over. It'll be a tie then, right? It'll be a tie then because he shouldn't be able to take out these three. He shouldn't be able to take out Finya, Furbath, and Theodemir. I think then it's just going to be a tie. Like, this could be a tie because you know Karf's going to get that decreased defense up on that first hit eventually. And it could be now. And then it's done. It's tied.
I never give up.
Sink into hell with me.
Here we go.
Just learn this.
Oh, nope. No decrease attack. He's got block debuffs up right now. There it went. It went up first hit. Oh, he's almost dead. If they get the max Psyche Core on both teams, I don't know. We don't know what Psyche Core they're running with over here on this stuff. And I don't have max Psyche Core right now because I was doing teams that involve the Chief Challenges.
I never give up.
And we're not at a point to where everybody'd have max Psyche Core on the Elemental Advantage. They wouldn't have everybody maxed out. But he's saying how much more damage would it be? Like if they do have it maxed out, would then Ashe nuke the back line? Could be. Oh, you think he'd die before his ultimate from Sigrid? He is pretty low, right? He's got like this much life. That is true.
Leave us alone.
That is true. If they were both maxed out, she'd be doing... What is poison in... What is poison in ice? Do they get additional critical damage or additional damage? If it's critical damage, it's not great because she doesn't have high crit rate, right? But if it's just damage... Wait, she does? She's at 77? Yeah, she's at 77. Okay. Never mind. If it is... I don't think it'd be a draw then. I do think he would die. I think Ashe would die to Sigrid if that's the case. If we both had our elemental advantage all the way out, I think he would die to her. From this ultimate shot right here. Watch. Because every single time he is really low. That's pretty low. I don't know if it'd be enough, but it's pretty damn low.
I never give up.
And our guys aren't that low in the back when he's done with his ultimate. Yeah, I did look at the back line. They weren't that low. But if he was dead, then he wouldn't have been able to do that back line hit. That's the point. If he was already dead, he wouldn't be able to. But Karf is just nasty, man. Karf getting that additional attack is just a beast. Once he applies that decreased defense, it's GG's, you know?
Leave us alone.
You don't think they're going to show a video of a draw? I think you're right. I think they would cheat. I think they would. I think they would get a draw and then rerun it again until somebody won. I do believe that too. I think so. 100% somebody's going to win this. They're not going to show a draw and give everybody 200 diamonds. They show a draw and give everybody one Starlight dice.
Leave us alone. I never give up.
How worthless he is. Is he doing anything on his team? I'm not even paying attention to Dane. Where is he casting his ultimate, by the way? And we have no idea who he's giving increased defense to. Now, here's another thing with that. Now, how we place them, right? Look, how we place them, Dane is supposed to give somebody increased defense to the person next to them. Grants defense up equal to 30% of the hero's defense to an ally with the lowest HP within. Okay, lowest HP. All right, so it is going to be our boy here. So he is getting the additional defense. Ash is, but I don't know where in the world he's casting that. Or is he just dying? Oh, what the hell? He died before casting his ultimate every single time? What a waste of space. He can't hang with Theodomir. But I think he's giving him that increased defense, though. Somebody is. Finian knocks him out right then. Okay, Dane. Oh, Dane gets the heal block every time. That's why Dane's not able to do anything. He's chilling with that heal block, so he just gets beat down. He's so useless. You mean as a draw they take it? It depends. We haven't actually let it go down to the wire like that for Theodomir to do his ultimate one more time before he dies. But this was a clear ass beating right here. And we've seen this a few times. We've seen this a few times where it gets down to the line like this. And Karf is doing massive damage to everybody, but they die. We've only seen it one time to where the other team won, right? Haven't we only seen one win for the fire team? What if Ash resists? What if he does resist that decreased attack? On their video, what if he resists that decreased attack? It's gonna be so dumb. Did Sig die? Oh shit, Sigrid died. We can't do anything. Let's do 2 times speed and see what happens. All tie. Yeah, it's either a tie or... Is that what color it is? Blue wins? Right. It looks like it's either a tie or blue wins, but we've seen red win one before. And it's all because of those gloves that they even have a chance. See, look at this. They're going to win. No way Theodomir and Furbath hold out. You think? He's got increased defense up now and damage reduction, so... Oh, no. Furbath's going to die. Come on, Furbath, heal. Battle skill. Let's go. There we go. Nah, they're going to die. That burn is lighting their ass up, man. Oh, that's it. This is the most RNG shit I've ever seen. See if he can do it. The thing is, he'll have 175 resistance, and Sigrid's going to be at... Oh, now it's telling me defeat. Now it wants to work right. Did he attack us 10 hours ago? No. Well, see, Stu climbing. Man, I destroy PvP. What are you talking about? I am the PvP king. He's too high for me. What are you talking about? I'm at 15 because he's at 16. Let's kill some people. We got a pretty good team to kill people. If we need to, we'll just bring Ash back one and really kill everyone. What's going on, Revamp? Yeah, man, we're destroying it. I'm voting fire team. Carb Sama. What? I'm not, definitely from what I've seen, I'm not going to vote fire team. I'd rather roll the dice and have like a, it's like a 90% chance that red will, not red, that blue will win. 90%. Don't you guys think 90% chance that blue's gonna win? That's what it looks like so far. Fire team, let's go. No fire team. It's gonna be hard for us to find him. Like we were able to fight him over and over so many times. Whatever was messed up and letting us fight him over and over, even after we won, it still showed like we didn't even fight him, was awesome. But I don't think we're gonna be able to get that back. He's not gonna let us do that. We didn't retreat. We got a couple wins there. No. We beat him many times. Like we actually won the battle many times, and it didn't show defeat until the very end there. Right? I retreated on all those, even the ones we won. Oh, well, I was doing a good job then. Must have been a subconscious retreat. The fire team only won once. No, the fire team won. The fire team won like 3 times out of, I guess, 70% chance. Let's say the fire team won 3 times out of 10. So 70-30. Which isn't great. We don't know what's going to happen on their server. On their additional test server that we don't know about, you know? They're doing this on a separate test server. That's not this test server, and it's not the live server. So whatever they have going on over there, we don't know. One shot both range DPS with first ultimate. It depends. What if they don't have any? What if they haven't done their elemental advantage out at all? Maybe that's something we should ask them for, because that's actually a huge part of this. If it's not out, it makes it, that could be so many stalls. If it is maxed, it can make a big difference. We need to know. Who do I ask about that? Let me see. Community. I have no idea who's in charge of this crap. But didn't I ask this a couple weeks ago? Affinity. Elemental affinity is what it's called. How far out is the elemental affinity for both teams in Golden Vulture Racing? All right, let's see what they say. 0 bonuses. Does he probably wouldn't even survive? No, he wouldn't survive Sigrid's hit. Maybe if he doesn't have that additional defense, possibly. But then she's not getting that additional attack, so he would survive. I would think he would survive easy. I would think everybody would survive much easier if both teams did not have their elemental advantage out, which does play a big difference. Just like if they do have it maxed out, then, which I'm assuming they have it maxed out. Don't you think so? Don't you think both sides have it completely maxed? And we should do that if they do. And we will. If they come back to me and say, yeah, both sides are maxed, then I'm gonna I'll get me and Meteor Storm to change it. I would assume they have none or they have all. I wouldn't think they'd be running around with half. Or maybe they go look right now and one side has more than the other and they're like, oh shit. Let me change it. All right, Blood Sample. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. You got to listen to the wife. Oh, there he is again. Okay, so we found him. Congrats. We're there. Moving back forward. Resistance. This is attack along with critical damage. If we go resistance. No, if we go, what was this one? Attack with critical damage. So if we go resistance here. Critical damage. And attack. Okay, this is nice. What was it? $174. Oh, keep this in mind too. This guy's got more HP than he has over there. And if that's true, he could be much lower when Sigurd's attacking him. I mean, it's 14,000 to 17, but didn't we just have more a minute ago? He's got 3,000 more HP than he should. His defense is fine. His defense is fine now, but if I take this off, his defense is going to drop down. There's no way I can find resistance in all this. Okay, so we'll just add resistance. We're not going to worry about his other stats. We're just going to see if he resists, right? But how the hell am I going to find 50 more resistance? Like 20 resistance. The shit am I going to find 50 more, man? He's got 3,000 more HP than he should. I mean, he could be dead. I mean, he could kind of be dead there, but for sure, Finyar is going to kill him, finish him off every time. Anchors away, man. Is Finya dead? No, she's still alive. Everybody's burning, though. Okay, that provoke gives us time to get some heals, maybe? If these buffs fall off, we can get some heals. But those burns aren't playing around.
Leave us alone.
Oh shit, I didn't back out. Decimated. Again, decimated. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the ice poison team for sure. We've seen them win too many times. But I do feel like this could be whatever, you know. You just, who knows? Who knows what's really gonna happen on their side. But we do need to find out once I get word from the community managers on what their elemental advantage is. We'll take it up. We should probably just take it up and max it out, right? There's no reason why they would come back and say, yeah, it's not maxed. I don't see why they wouldn't, right? I think everybody can agree that they probably have maxed. That makes sense. You're fighting an arena. It's probably supposed to be like in-game arena. Everybody should have maxed. Okay, let me message Meteor Storm. Let me ask him if he has the resources to do it. Let me see if I have the resources to do it. Yeah, okay. What is this, 40? Well, that's 120,000 to do one, right? What about damage reduction too? Wait. That's 40, right? 40,000 times 320, and then if we do, that's it. All I could do is 3. We can't even do the damage reduction. Wait. Because that would be a big play in this. 15% less damage taken. Oh my god. How come we don't have enough to max out our... I'd have to play the game. I'd have to like play the game on the test server. Which would be dumb. I can't get any from the shops. Nope. Oh, I could do Fae and I could do Pillar and get quite a bit. We're already up to 120. Would Fae and Pillar give me enough to give me like a I need a double. I need another 360,000. 50, 80. Doesn't it go up to 2,000 somewhere around here? 800, 1,000. I mean, that's not even... It's garbage. So I wonder about these devs. Me too, man. Me too. With this test server, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, we can get quite a bit because there's 3 different floors here. There's 3 different pillars. We can go up to 50 right now. So for each one, 3,000... 8,000, 10,000, but 10,000 is nothing, man. I need like 100,000 right from one side. 10, 13, 15, 15,000, like 17,000 each of these. We can't do it. We can't do it, and I guess we don't need to. Let's think about it like this. Since we can't do it, if we did have it maxed out, then we're going to do more damage, and then we're going to take 15% less damage. So it's kind of a wash. It's not a wash. We know it's not a wash, but we're doing 39% more attack. We're taking 15% less damage. Right here, we're doing 30% more critical damage, and then this one we're doing damage dealt 15% more, taking 15% less. So I guess we really don't need to. I would like to, don't get me wrong, but we can't. So we're not going to. And I guess in the big, you know, the difference, the small difference that it's going to make, I guess, is not that big of a deal. Right? So I don't know. This one's a little too close to tell, I think. But I'm going to go with the one that had the higher percentage win rate, which is ice poison. It matters for Karf and his gloves. I mean, it all matters. Obviously I said it matters, but it's such a difference that we can't do it anyways. And since it's an increase in damage and a decrease in 15% less damage taken, we'll just throw it as a wash. If Karf does become stronger and we don't mitigate as much damage as the strength of him becomes stronger, we're talking about fire, right? So they get 39% more attack, which means Ash is going to have higher attack, which Karf will have higher attack. To one shot? Yeah, I mean, he's like this close to killing all the back line whenever he doesn't kill them. So yeah, of course. But nothing we could do about that. And it all depends on whether he gets Witch's Remains up. On the first hit, the second hit, or the third hit. That's what really matters. But if he's alive that long, he gets a real chance to be able to do it. Now, right now, Horatius didn't die from Sigrid or from Finya, which is really scary. Look at that. Is he going to die from Furbath? Okay, that's good. That was good for us. And we've got buffs on. Those buffs go away, and we get healed. That other team's garbage. Fire team's garbage. What's up, Wing Spear? This weird event that does it go away? What are you talking about? In this event, this is the Golden Vulture Racing. This is every single week for 200 Worm Arrow. It pops up inside the game. Inside your current game right now, it'll pop up saying that there's an event going on each week, and then when you click the link to it, it takes you to this website. This website shows you the rundown of their positioning, what leader skill they're using, all the gear they have on for the blue team, and then it shows you the red team, and then you vote at the end. Should I do my pick right now? Am I that confident? What team did I say? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't give a damn about 200 Worm Arrow. Where is... That's content creator chat. Here it is. Blue team, right? Submitted. Nice. All blue, guys. All blue. Let me know. What do you think? Yeah, if you don't pick the right one, you just get one blue dice. If you pick the correct winner of this arena battle, you get 200 Worm Arrow. If you choose poorly, you get one Starlight dice. Yeah. One purple dice. That's the only difference. But this goes on every week for a while. So you could get 200, 200, 200. I think it's like a total of 2,200. Actually, it is. So 2,200 Worm Arrows, pretty damn nice. That's not a small amount. Oh, you saw a bet? What? I'm on the test server, so I don't know if it pops up the same way over here. Yeah, I don't think they even have it on the test server. No. Although, when are we going to get this? Do you guys feel like right now that the game doesn't give you enough stamina to farm gear? I don't know why I've been feeling this way. I don't know if I felt this way in Season 2. I don't really feel like I felt that way in Season 2. I felt like Season 2, I needed more stamina to level up heroes. This season, I feel like I need more stamina to farm gear because I feel like the stamina, and believe me, I've used all my stamina, which I'm sure you guys have too, but I saved all my stamina and used it all once we had the increased drop rate. So if you look at the gear I currently have on my main account, hold on, pulling it up. It's all gear. 90% of the gear is from the increased drop rate. So it's not like I spent my stamina farming when there wasn't a good drop rate. 90% of my gear is from the increased drop rate, which means I have a shit ton of meth heads. I have a crap ton of mythic gear. And then I've got all the double drop rates that we've had, right? The increased drop rate. So I've got, you would assume would be a lot of gear. But I have very few attack percentage. I have very few crit rate, critical damage, enlightenment, all the good stuff that you need, right? In a gear farming game that they say, this is a gear farming game that the gear is going to go away. So we make it really exciting during the season. I think that's what I say. I don't think that's their actual disclaimer, but wasn't it though? Wasn't that their thing when they talked about it in Season 1 where we were like, oh crap, man, the gear is going to go away. And they were like, don't worry about the gear going away. We're going to make it so you can farm gear easy. And the substats aren't going to matter that much. Main stats aren't going to matter that much because we're going to make it so that you get that gear very easily. That's how they sold it to us, really. And so we were like, okay, you will give it some seasons. Let me lose my gear. Let me go back and refarm my gear, see what I get. But when I look at my current gear, I've got a lot. Like there's a lot of gear, right? I haven't sold any of my legendary gear. That's a lot of helmets. Seems like a lot of weapons. It's a crap ton of chest pieces. That's really a lot of gloves. That's way more gloves than I have. Oh, because I'm getting the mythic gloves. That's why. That's a lot of gloves. This is pretty interesting, actually, because now I'm thinking mythic gloves, when they drop, I don't know, it's just a lot of gloves. So I'm getting a lot of mythics because I'm running a whole bunch of venom. All these are mythic. But I still feel like we need so much more because there's so many substats we just don't use. Flat HP, flat defense, defense on gloves. We very rarely use defense on gloves unless it's, well, no, we do use defense on gloves quite a bit on all my defensive guys, you know, Furbath, Garius, but we use attack, crit rate, critical damage on more because we have more DPSers, right? That we want to get damage with, but we still need that defense percentage. But flat defense, flat HP, flat attack. We need some resistance chest pieces sometimes. We need some accuracy chest pieces sometimes, but very rarely. But we get a whole bunch of those dropped. We can use them, but we don't really 100% need them. But we get so many of those dropped all the time that, I don't know, we need a way to farm more gear is what I feel like. I feel like I want to farm gear and I'm not. I guess that's the thing is the feeling. Like, I want to farm gear. I want to have fun farming gear in a gear farming game. That's the whole reason why I play these games, to farm gear. Because finding that sweet piece of gear is like pulling a legendary hero. It's awesome to roll on that piece of gear and get an amazing piece of gear. But when I sit here and I come in every day and I don't, like, there's no events going on, right? There's one event here that we cleared so quick. Like, these events aren't 3-day events. They're a half-day event. You come in here and honestly, how long does it take you to complete this for anybody who plays pretty often? I complete this, I think, within like 30 minutes. It tells me to do a run for this. I come in here, I do the runs, and I'm really done. Maybe 1,650 points. It takes me 30 minutes. I don't know, but I feel like here's the whole thing of it though, right? You're taking all of it away from me. So what does it matter how much I farm during a season? One question is, do you want me to play your game? Do you want me to play your game for 30 minutes and then log off and play another game and then have fun playing another game and then forget about even worrying about what I'm doing in this game? Or do you want me to spend time inside your game and come in here and play? Now, I do admit there's a lot of other things to do. I farm gear, and then I'll look over here and I'll knock out whatever I have, because this is my live account right now that we're on. I'll knock out these because I want the essence. I want the solvent so I can level up artifacts and level up my elemental advantage. So definitely I'll come in here today and knock this out to get those two. And then I'll come over to Fae and knock out whatever Fae I have left. 3 floors of Fae. I'll do my auto battle of my Vortex. And then that's it. We do need to focus on these bosses tomorrow for sure. Yeah, we do. But it's a gear farming game. And I also don't have a lot of runes. Like, my runes still suck right now. I need to go farm runes. I need a whole bunch of legendary runes. And it's not just getting that legendary rune. You need legendary runes, and then you need the right main stat and the right substat. So you're not farming just to be like, okay, I've got 1 accuracy. You don't need just 1 accuracy. I need like 50 accuracy, roll on all those accuracies, and then I have options. If I need skill haste for a guy, then I have accuracy with skill haste. If I need accuracy with crit rate, critical damage, I have that. If I need accuracy with defense or something else crazy or enlightenment, then I have that option too. And that's the only way to make a seasonal game fun, is that if you're going to take everything away from me, you got to make me ready to farm again and have fun farming. And I feel like, and I felt this way since the 30-day mark. Like, the 30-day mark came, I was able to use all my stamina for that matter. Well, almost all of it. I've saved some in case something comes up and I need some stamina to level up some heroes. I've saved a pretty good amount, I think, compared to what I had. I had a lot here. Yeah, this was like up in the 30s. So I spent all of that. I've got 5 left just in case, hey, I need a hero. I need to get some experience, or I need to go get their rank up material and go farm a domain. I'll be able to do that right away. And I think for my... Yeah, I'm about to get 4 more. And then when I finish this, I'll get it. So I'll get 4 more of the 120s in just a minute, which will let me farm a little bit more. But I don't feel like I'm farming these enough, you know? They cost too much. And I want to farm. You still can't farm Battlefield 9? Battlefield 9 is the hardest dungeon there is, but you can't farm Battlefield 9 this season? Like right now in Season 3? Do I have this still to do? No, 0-3. I think we already suggested that to them. But if they don't remove it, can they give us just like more farming? I swear, I don't know. I say this like every couple weeks. They need 2 different staminas. It's the only thing that makes sense. You have 2 different forms of stamina, and they come back and recharge every day. This bread allows us to do dungeons. And then you have one other form that allows you to run goblins along with domains. Like you have 1 stamina for ranking up your heroes and leveling them up, and you have 1 stamina for dungeons. That way you don't have to choose what you're going to do. Every season we have new heroes added to the game. Every season we have new artifacts added to the game. We need to be able to level up those heroes, level up those artifacts, and get gear. And the only way I can see to do that is to have 1 for farming dungeons like we do, and then another one for leveling up heroes. That way we can spend all that stamina farming, all that stamina leveling up. And when we have events, they give us both. And then they can control it. They can control it. They can be like, hey, I see that they're leveling up too many heroes, or next season we need some more, so we give them more. They can control it now and kind of do what I'm talking about now, but at least then you can control either farming. You can control both then. You can control farming and leveling up heroes. Right now, they just give you stamina and there's no real control over where you're using it, right? And it would give us more. That way we can level up more heroes and farm more gear, which we need to do. Without question, we need to do that. Oh, yummy. Yeah, I just feel like I'm not getting enough to farm at all. I feel like with all that gear I have, it's just nowhere near enough, and it's not enjoyable enough. As much as you wanted to, if you could buy more stamina, well, that's like, why don't they have stamina packs here, right? Why don't they just have ways for us to do more stamina besides buying out this? Why don't they just have deals, like money deals for stamina? That might change. That'll change because they said that did you hear that they pushed back the event? We're not having that 30th event anymore, are we? In content creator chat last night, they came out and said the Purple Dice event is going to be delayed because the company is transferring over. Like the company is actually legitimately transferring over now. So since that's happening, they were going to push back that Purple Dice event. And then they came back and said, we're not going to push back that Purple Dice event within like a span of 30 minutes. And then now they came back and said that they're going to push it until the middle of May. The half anniversary event will be postponed to the middle of May. Probably. What? Why even tell us something if you don't know? Okay, I guess that's why nobody's made videos on this. Okay, so scratch everything I just said, guys. I shouldn't have said anything. I thought this was final. They shouldn't say anything. If you don't know the real information, don't say anything. I think they knew it at first that it was going to be pushed back, and then they came back and said, no, it's not going to be pushed back. Now they said probably push back until May. So let's just wait. Don't spread that information to anybody else, all right? Jesus. And they said a week out, they'll give us more details on the half anniversary event. I should have read this better myself, but man. But the whole reason they said is because right now the transition from their company to Tencent is happening. Tencent? Is that what the company's called? And they're having to push that back. I don't know why they would have to push it back, even if their company's doing like the real takeover transition, but I guess that's just the way it is. He just posted everywhere. I just bought a billboard down I-95. They said Stu said all of it's being postponed. You done your summons last week? What's going on? To be the most rewarding season ever? Yeah, they did say that, right? No, they've said that everywhere. They've told all content creators to say that as well. Any kind of our sponsored stuff, it all says that season 3 is the most rewarding season. Now, have we gotten anything of that yet? No, but I believe that's just because we're waiting for the what is it? Like half anniversary event? Is that what it's supposed to be? Whatever, just some big event that they're doing. Bunch of devs working on the game. Well, it's not like they can't do anything now, but if they're doing some form of change of management, which they are, you know, some new commanders coming in, right? And they're going to have to get a overview of everything that's going on from top to bottom so they can fully understand what's happening and then assess what they should be doing. And then I guess SGRA needs to just get the clearance, right? Can we move forward with what we're doing? Is everything okay now that you've looked it all over? Or do we need to make some changes? And if they say, yeah, go ahead, proceed with your plans, then they proceed with it. And then hopefully we get some cool new changes for season 4. Can you show your Mac how to view your summons from the last week? Oh, how do we do that? Isn't there like a website you go to that shows you how many summons you did? All right, let's get out of this fight and I'll look. Yeah, right? This Discord event, red, blue, and then also the other racing thing. What else do we have going on? The Goblin Raid and the Grave Racing discussion. Maybe they consider that to be the most rewarding stuff. I hope not. I don't know why, but this guy down here at the bottom really tears it up. This little melee dude. I think because he has a slingshot on. But this guy is pulling in some serious damage. What's his name? Victor. Yeah. Victor's really tearing it up on this fight. Click the telephone thing in the top right. Go to settings. The headset? You mean this right here? Search? Click the telephone thing. No, this just brought me to a website. So click that, click the headset thing. All right. Oh, okay, because it's like customer support. Okay. All right, you guys here? All right, so we came over here to settings. We clicked that headset at the top right for support, I guess. It's going to bring up this web page, and then now we go to where? Account problems, game running and logging, penalty issues, top-up problems, how to download and play, repeat, appeal, violate, currency, more. Query. Summon record query. This is pretty cool. Guarantee no. What is guarantee? Oh, did I make pity? Is that what they're saying right here for the guarantee? Can we do it by summon? Why am I stuck right now? Why is it only showing me? What the hell, man? It says only data range for the last 7 days. Can I drop this down? Oh, here we go. Only shows last week. Over here, the top right, where it says summon pool, you can't really see it. It's right behind my head. It says summon pool right there, and then I can see Planeswalker summons. I can click on something, but no record found. It's only for the last 7 days? That's kind of weak, isn't it? I thought this did much longer. Like it told you your overall summons. If I summon like 1,000 since I've been playing the game, I thought it would tell us that. Nope. Just the last 7 days. Strange. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. That's what we've got for the red blue. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to get onto my main account here and make out my teams for the Chief Challenges. So I want to do this Chief Challenge here. I kind of already started making my team. I didn't do my runs for any of it. I was having questions with people. Well, somebody on my Discord had a question on this formation because their Avelius is moving forward when Nimbus and Vanny are not moving forward. But Avelius, when he does his battle skill, moves forward one, and then the boss will start to hit them. So he put in like the high rollers, you know how they chat in their own little chat with the devs? He did a request to get that fixed. So I kind of made my team in here. I just got to gear them out, and we'll see what kind of damage we can get. I need to do at least 3 battles this week, so we'll do that tomorrow. Get my 3 team battles in, and I think that's it. I think that's all we really need to do. But yeah, if they keep pushing back this mid-anniversary event, then we're going to roll into the Dungeons and Dragons event, right? We're going to have, and a lot of people, like people I talk to who have the Dungeons and Dragons event along with this event here, it kind of sucks. And it won't change for them because they're on a rotation to have this event happen. And then maybe a week before or a week after or the same exact time, the Dungeons and Dragons event happens, and they need to have a lot of gold dice to be able to participate in this. So, and then we're going to have that. Maybe that event will give us some gold dice too. Maybe we'll have some good deals too. That'd be nice. Some sweet new deals. Count to see if you're last legendary, but you do have a counter to see what your last legendary is. I have a counter to see my last legendary. I don't see Heliolite dice. Where's the counter to see my last legendary at? You can filter by type. I mean, I can, but over here it says 7 days though. You're talking about by type for 7 days. So if I select these, but I haven't done any summons in 7 days, I guess. Oh, I did. Is this sunlight? Is this a Heliolite dice, the sunlight? Starlight is purple, so I guess sunlight is gold. Draw 5, draw 5. Did we not get a legendary? I don't get it. What's going on here? There it is. There's Chrysos down here. I can see him as a legendary here. The very last pull at the bottom. Total number of draws 40. Total sum is 227, and it shows him. Guaranteed no duplicate. That was a non-dupe. That's true. Oh, yet like here you have to find like here Chrysos, and now I did 1, 2, 3 after. So now I'm 32 away from a guaranteed legendary. Is that what we're trying to find out? You think they'd make this much easier? You'd think they'd make it much easier. Just have a pity. Like, why don't games do that? It's so crazy. You know, we had this thing with Raid Shadow Legends forever talking about why don't games just have a pity next to the summons? We don't get it. To me, it makes perfect sense. Like if I had a pity counter, see where it says 40 of 100? Oh, it's behind my head. You can't see it, but the Heliolite dice is 40 of 100. So right to the right of that, if it had 0 of 35, you would know immediately when you start summoning that once you hit that 35, you get a legendary. And then up here at the top for this banner, it could say 035, 035. And a lot of times when people see that they're close, they'll go spend money. They'll be like, oh, I'm 30 of 35. I haven't had any Heliolite dice in a while. Let me go buy some really quick. Or let me go see what kind of special deals they have. I just want to see what legendary I'm going to get. I'm just going to spend a few dollars, see what legendary I get, and do it. But without that counter, people don't know. It's so strange. There must be some kind of weird... it makes sense to me, but there must be some kind of psychology behind it to where they say if they do have a counter there, I mean, how can you say if there's a counter there, it makes you less money? I don't get it. I just don't get that. Where's the pity counter? It's so silly. It is, man. And I would have a pity counter if I ran the game, because in my mind and in me as a player, when I see 30 or 35, I will do whatever I can to get that 5 just to see what legendary I'm going to get. Everything in my power. And if you blast me a cool deal and it's like $5 for 5 gold dice, and I'm like, damn, I'm 35 away, I'm buying that deal. So I don't get it. Yeah, I really don't. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow, same time. And we'll go over all my chief challenges, see what we can do for damage for those 3. We'll make a few teams, and we'll talk about the other ones. And then if you guys have any questions or anything going on, we'll do that. And then now I'm going to go look at my team here in Arena, and I'm going to come up with some really cool Arena teams to where, and we'll do this too. I think this will be fun to do for my account. Let's make some Arena teams the next day, the following day after we do chief challenges. And we'll do it to where we're using those gloves, and we'll have somebody die. We'll have some kind of like melee DPSer that we know is going to die that's going to run up here like this. Hopefully he'll die first, and then that will empower whoever else we have with the gloves on that's our backline nuker and be really cool. Well, we'll just make this one like a glass cannon melee. Boom, they fly over there, do some damage, but they die, and then this person goes off and blasts everybody. So I need a really good ranged nuker, like a really high Carf. Let's just use Carf. They were using Carf. Let's use Carf with Witch's Remains, kind of build them the same way, and then see what we can get done. All right, fellas, take care.